17 years ago, Jassi Sidhu of British Columbia was the victim of a so-called honour killing in India after she married a local rickshaw driver. Subsequently, her mother and uncle were arrested for organising her murder. Jassi's husband Mithu survived. Now, after nearly 2 decades of legal fights, the Supreme Court of Canada has ruled that Jassi's mother and uncle should be extradited to India to face charges. Well, for more on this, I'm joined by Fabian Dawson, a local journalist who followed this case extensively since 2000. Fabian, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
How important is the Supreme Court of Canada ruling today?
It's a significant decision, but it's not the end. The couple, the mother and the uncle, will now be sent back to India and probably have to face another trial there. They've already been convicted in absentia, but there's a process there where they will face trial again, if they do not plead guilty, that is, and then probably have an appeal process there. So it'll be some time before they see the inside of a jail.
Do you think justice will finally be done?
Really hard to say. I mean, in the Canadian context, it's complete. Now begins the Indian process. So it's another chapter.
You've worked on this case, this story, for 17 years.
Yeah.
What was your reaction today when you heard that news?
You know, it's kind of mixed feelings, right? You know, sadness, relief, anger that it took so long, you know, and hopefully, just hopefully, people will learn from this and not do something like this. You know?
This case drew international attention.
Yes, it did.
Do you think that enough is being done now in today's context to stop these so-called honour killings?
There's a lot of things that are going on. I mean, there's a lot of movements, there's a lot of effort being put to put an end to this. I really hope that this story, and I will continue with this what I consider my personal crusade, to shed light on this. And the more we shed light on this, and hopefully, even if we stop one somewhere around the world, that'd be a good thing.
Well, there you go. It's the end of one chapter here in Canada, but the beginning of a new one in India for justice for Jassi. I'm Walsh in Vancouver for City News.